Okay, so this is Christian Luckock with Transpara, and today I am going to show you how to upgrade your Visual KPI server. So I've already upgraded the Server Manager tool, and I'm going to go ahead and launch that. And what you're going to see is on this particular box, this is actually our demo box. So we have quite a few sites. Some have been upgraded, some have not. So if we take a look here, they're under the Transpara website, and I can do things like sort by version. And I can see I have some old 4.0 sites for demo purposes. And this build is 2.13. So you can see here we have some still on build 2.09, and the rest I have already upgraded. So what I'll do is I'll show you two things. You can either upgrade these one at a time. If you only want to maybe have a development site, a production site, and you want to upgrade the development site to make sure everything works, whatever your case may be. So let's go ahead and upgrade TND just by itself. So here I can just right click and say upgrade instance. And it will prompt you a little dialog, answer yes, accept our egregious licensing terms. Next, I can modify my key here if I wanted to, or I can modify the administrator, whoever the site administrator is. Maybe that changed since your last upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and set the defaults and click next, and it will crank through. It'll stop services, upgrade things, and restart services. It's pretty simple. It shouldn't take more than a minute. Once this is upgraded, once it tells you it's complete, there's nothing else you have to do. Cache may have to run once, so it could take a minute or so to show you, but we'll take a look at that and show you how that works. Just running the scripts now, upgrading a SQL Server database. And that's it. We have now an upgraded system. That's all we have to do. So we upgraded TND. And again, if I go ahead and go on here and do a version, and we look down here for TND, it's now on the correct version. The other thing we can do is we can upgrade in bulk. So here we have some 209s and some 4 sites. The 4 sites you have to do, the version 4 sites, you have to specifically check those for upgrade. But I'm going to go ahead and say upgrade the whole system. I'm not going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to say upgrade all site instances. And it's going to obviously give you the license terms, and it's going to present you with a dialog. And here I'm not going to upgrade to 4.1s because we're going to leave those ones around, but it gives you a little note. It's a big difference, obviously, between 4 and 5. It's a major upgrade. You can't go back. So it's really good to do things like backup databases and stuff before you do such a big one. What I'm going to do here is I sort by version here. I'm going to leave these ones unchecked. These are the 4. And it's told me basically out of the version 5 sites, I have these 3 that need to be upgraded. And then it tells you, hey, the other ones are current. You don't need to upgrade them. So what I'm going to do here is upgrade these 3 all at once. So I'm going to say next. And again, it gives you another thing. It's going to upgrade, and a little message here. It's going to upgrade those sites and not the other ones. And it tells you why. Either you haven't, the version is current, or at the bottom here, it'll say, they not selected by user. So let's go ahead and hit next, and it's going to upgrade those 3. And again, it's probably not that fun to watch, but that's all you have to do. And it'll go through one at a time and upgrade those. Just let that run. This is one of the reasons why previously I had upgraded most of the sites, because this could take a while if you have lots, but it shouldn't take that long, maybe 45 seconds a site. Depends how much data you have and how big the sites are. It shouldn't take more than 45 seconds or a minute per site to upgrade. So it did one at top sheet. At any time, I can hit cancel if I think, oh, geez, I didn't want to upgrade that. Once it says upgrading, you're kind of too late now. The door's open. But if I hit cancel now, it won't upgrade this one. It'll stop on VBC. So it'll upgrade just upstream and telco. So there is a bit of a way to say, oh, stop upgrading. But I'm going to let it go ahead and run. There's 2 sites done, and now it's finally upgrading the last one. Yeah, it tells you right up here what you're on. We're on instance 3 out of 3 to upgrade. So really not much to it. You install the new Visual KPI Server Manager, and then you do what we just did. You can either upgrade one site at a time by right-clicking on the, we call them instances, right-clicking on the specific instance you would like to upgrade, or if you go to the top-level website, in this case the Transpara, you can right-click and upgrade them all. And that's it. That's done. I upgraded 3 there, so we did 1 by itself, and then I did 3 in kind of bulk, and now my system is completely upgraded.